Okay, so I'm doing the review test at the end of the Fundamentals of Piano Theory book. So it's important to attempt to do this on your own first before you kind of just go through it with somebody else, or just check the very end of the video to get the answers without attempting to do it. That way you are, seeing what you know first. That's what's really important. So, before you go through this video, do what you know first, whether that's, just doing the last page, a little bit here, a little bit there, but do what you can first, then go through the video. So, I can't stress that enough. Don't rely on somebody else. See what you can do. So it says, name these notes. This is a quarter note. I'm just going to abbreviate note, and I'm just going to write that it's worth 1 beat. This is a half note, and it's worth 2 beats. This is a whole note. It's worth 4 beats. This is an 1/8 note, and it's worth a half a beat. And this is a dotted half note, and it's worth 3 beats. It says this is a treble clef. Oops, I forgot my E there. Clef. This is a bass clef, not a bass clef. A bass is a fish. Bass is musical. Bar lines divide music on the staff into measures. Write the letter name of each note. Make sure that you're looking at your clef. This is a G, F, C, C, F, G, A, E. This is a time signature, and it would be read as 2/4. 2/4 means 2 beats in a measure. 4 means the quarter note gets the beat. Write the counts under these notes. Well, we have to recognize that this says 3/4 and this says 4/4, first of all. So we're going to start with 1. We always start with 1 in the beginning of every measure. 1, 2, 3. We can't put any less or any more than 3 in the measure. So 1 and 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on a roll. Draw the note in the box below the rest, which has the same value. So this is a quarter rest, so a quarter note matches. This is a whole rest, because if I drew a little man standing on the ground next to it, he would fall in the hole, so that is a whole note. This is a half rest, because half kind of sounds like hat, so that would be a half note, and this is an 1/8 note, because they both kind of look funny. Write in the counts. Well, now we're in 2/4, so we're going to have no more, no less than 2 beats per measure. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wow. What am I doing? Ashley, I just said the rules. I just said the rules. 2 and then 1, 2. I'd like to put the rests in parentheses because they're quiet. And that way we can still see that they're there and that they exist. Name these melodic intervals. So they want the distance between this F and that A. Well, that's a space to a space. That's a third. The G to the D. You can go G, A, B, C, D. That's a 5th. U, B, C. That's a 2nd. And then I can just see that that's a 4th. Or you can go E, F, G, A. These are melodic because they're going from one note to the next note, and they're not stacked on top of each other. They're being played separately. These notes are harmonic intervals because they're stacked directly on top of each other. They're being played at the same time. So here I have a A to a D, A, B, C, D, that's a fourth. Here I have an F to a G. They're side by side here. I can just easily tell that that's a second based on experience. This is a third, a space to a space. Or you can say C, D, E. And this is a D to an A, D, E, F, G, A. That's a fifth. So there's lots of different ways to be able to figure that out. Whatever is most convenient for you. The more you do it, the more you're just going to be able to do it in your head quicker and quicker. This is a sharp. Because look, all of these little edges go, ouchies, ouchies, ouch, ouch. It's so sharp. This is a flat. And this is a natural. And draw these notes. F. Oh, so using whole notes. Didn't read that part at first. So F, sharp. B, flat. So even though the sharp comes after the letter, it comes before the note head. That's important to know. And the where it's ever at on the staff, if it's a line note, like the flat, sharp, or natural, has to go like with the line running through it. Draw the enharmonic note. So that means the same note, but not the same letter. For each given note, name each note. So let's start by naming whatever these notes are first. So this is a C flat, this is an A sharp, this is a D flat, and this is an F sharp. So what's the same as a C flat? A C flat, C flat. So what comes before C in the alphabet? A B, C, that would be a B. A sharp, well, A sharp. Sharp's going up. What comes after A in the alphabet? That's going to be a B flat. D flat, A, B, C, D. That's going to be a C sharp. So D flat is C sharp. It's where do they meet? F sharp, A, B, C, D, E, F, and its sharp's going up. G, G flat. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that makes sense to me. You can also see it on the piano. Let me see if I can move this up without. Whoop, there goes the iPad. So we said C flat at first. Here's a C. C going flat down one. That's going to be a B natural. Here's an A sharp. A sharp is just the same thing as a B flat. A D flat is right here. Well, that's also the same thing as a C sharp. And here's an F sharp, but F sharp can also be a G flat as well. So it's all about perspective and how you want to look at something. So I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it says write a whole step for these intervals or a half step. So this is a B going to a C sharp for the first one. So let's look up at our piano again. A B going to a C sharp. So this is a half and a half. A half and a half equals a whole. So we're going to write, did I move this up any here? Oops, am I going to completely mess up everything? Everything that I've worked for. We can make this work. Here we go. Okay, so that's going to be a whole step. And then the next one is an F to an E. So here's an F to an E. That's one key to the very next key. That's a half step. Next one is a B flat to a C. Here's a B flat. And here's a C. Well, 1/2, 2/2. That equals a whole step. Next is an A flat to a B flat. Here's an A flat. And here's a B flat. So half and a half. That equals a whole step. And the next is a C sharp to a D. That is a half step. Next, please. So it says name these 5 finger patterns. We're in treble clef. So it says F, G, A, B flat, C. Let's just play it. That is major. That's an F major. Next starts on A. A, B, C, D, E. That is A minor. It's A minor. Here we have D, E, F sharp, G, A. That is D major. And here we have C, D, E flat, F, G. Where am I at? That is C minor. Okay. And here it says draw these 5 finger patterns. So I know that my G is, so I can start on G, A, B, C, D. So G, A, when I get to the B, stems go down. G, A, B, C, D. E minor, let's see. That's E, F sharp, G, A, B. So E, whoops, that's not an E. What am I doing? Ashley. E, F sharp, G, A, B. E, F sharp, G, A, B. Boom, done. A major. A, B, C sharp, D, E. A, B, C sharp, D, A. Boop, boop. And G minor. G, A, B flat, C, D. Done. Can you guys see that last one? Yeah. Okay, so now it says name these triads. Here we have a G, B flat, D. That is G minor. Lowercase, line on it, little m. You could have also just write a G with a lowercase m. Here we have an A, C sharp, E. That's A minor. I'm sorry, A major. See, I'm going way too fast now. Ashley, chill out. If you saw my last video with the ear training video, I was like super shaky and wobbly all over the place. Okay, this is a C, E, G. It's a C major. And here we have D, F, A. It's totally D minor. So that's what I meant to do here. So let's erase that little line. I mean, this isn't wrong. It's just like, it's too many lines. Here we have F, A, C. That's F major. And here we have F, G sharp, I'm sorry, E, G sharp, B. And that is E major. Okay, so now we have to draw some triads. F minor. So if this is F major, we know that if we lower our 3rd scale degree, F, A flat, C. Boom, 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 and I put a flat on the 3rd. D major. D, F sharp, A. Oh man, this is in bass clef. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. All better. E minor. E, G, B. E, G, B. G major. G, B, D. A minor. A, C, E. C minor. C, E flat, G. Okay. Now remember, this is just an answer check, so like you should have attempted this on your own and being able to experiment with the piano as well. You know what I mean? So this is like me flying through it. Add the correct sharp or flat to these major scales. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So I'm going to go G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Ooh, there needs to be a sharp there. G. So F major. That's a B flat. So let's see, F, G, A, B flat. And you see how I wrote that flat in the space? That needs to be erased, and I need to do that again. Like that. Okay, so now it says I need to name these key signatures. So is it major or is it minor? Well, I need to do it for both. So it's C major, or this could be A minor. Here, this is G major, and it can also be E minor. Here, this is F major, or it could be D minor. So there's lots of possibilities for key signatures. That's why it's very important to always check out what is actually happening in the piece of music. So now this section here says to draw a line. I think I can bring everything back, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it as is. Draw a line to match everything. Well, this is an accent. This is a tie. This is a repeat, this is a fermata, this is a slur, and this is a tenuto marking. Loud is forte. Smooth and connected is legato. Gently and sweetly is dolce. Walking speed is andante. Gradually slower is, oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart. Ashley, now you're thinking too hard. I'm coming back to it. Retardando. Moderato. Medium soft. Mezzo piano. Somewhat fast. Do they want allegro? Is this what they want for this? That's fast. Somewhat fast. What do they want for somewhat fast? I've got to check back in the book now. Somewhat fast. Allegretto. See what I did there? I went back in the book. Okay, so this is a crescendo. This is a decrescendo. Or a diminuendo. This is a staccato. Da capo fine means go back to the beginning. How do you spell beginning? And go to and take, let's say, and take the coda. Go to the coda and take the coda and play to the end. And take the coda to play to end. Crescendo means get loud. Diminuendo means play softer, gradually. I should write that here too. Fast. Singing like, can you guys read my handwriting? You guys aren't even seeing what I'm writing. I am so sorry. Wow, I'm just like going for glory here. Going for glory. I'm going to leave this here. You can pause it if you need it. I'm going to the next page. We're on 20 minutes. Okay. So, it says study this music and answer the questions below. I'm going to do this so you can see everything I'm doing this time. Okay, what is the key of this piece of music? Well, the key of the piece of music is F because, well, there's a flat sign here, and there's a lot of F's in the left hand. How many beats are in each measure? 3, because we're on 3/4. What kind of note gets 1 beat? A quarter note. What is the tempo marking? Andante. What is the meaning of andante? Walking speed. What does MF mean? Moderately loud. Name the circled interval between measure 3. This is an A to a G. That is a second. Name the circled interval in measure 4. That is a fourth. C, D, E, F. How many eighth notes are in the treble clef? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many beats will the C receive in measures 2 to 3? Well, this is tied, so that's 1. Oops, that's not a 1, that's a plus sign. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So 2. What is the curved line in measure 1 called? This is a slur. It means legato. Name the sign under G. Name the sign under the G in measure 4. Oh, that's an accent. I see what they mean now. It means louder / emphasis. Whoa! Last part, guys, last part. Transpose this to the key of D major. Remember, we have to find our intervals first. So we have a third, 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 second, second, second. Let's do that part first and get it over with. Do, mi, sol, mi. Second up. Do, mi. Wait, hold on. Do, mi, sol, mi. Aha, this is where I went wrong. This is what happens when you go too fast, guys. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Okay, then we stay on the same note here. This is a unison. P-U. And then we're going to go up. We're going to go up, up, up. That's a second. Up, up, up. And then we're going to go down a third here, and then a second, and then we're going to hold it on a D. So we have, if you cannot read my notes here, we have a F, D, F, A, F, G, F, E, E, F, G, A, F, E, D. Ta-da! We finished.